Information and Communication Technology, Specimen Paper 2023, Paper 3, Spreadsheets and Website Authoring Task. In this video, we are going to solve website authoring task. Let's start. Of specimen paper. You have been supplied with the following source files: specimen disk.jpg, specimen invoice, specimen ssd, specimen style 1, and specimen webpage.html. So task 1 is evidence document. These all files you need to check from the source files which are provided to us. You have to extract the files and you can use the source files. Task 1 is evidence document. Create a new word process document. They will not provide you any evidence document. You have to create your own evidence document. That means you have to basically create normal Word document. You have to create word process document as your normal evidence document. Open Word. So this will be our evidence document. Make sure your name, center number and candidate number will appear on every page of the document. You have to write your name, center number and candidate number on every page of your evidence document. It is not mentioned header or footer. So we can take it in the header. Insert header. And write your name, center number and candidate number over here. Name, you can write center number and suppose your candidate number is 1, 2, 3, 4. So this evidence document is done. Save this evidence document in your work area with the file name specimen evidence followed by your candidate number. So you have to save this evidence document with this name and it should be followed by your candidate number. So file, save as, save this document with the name specimen evidence and followed by your candidate number. Save. You will need this letter. You will need this file letter. Next, task 2 web page. We move to next task, that is web page task. A trainee has started to create a web page and style sheet for Tawara Digital Storage. This must be suitable for uploading to a web server. So create a new folder called specimen HTML. Create new folder in your work area with the name specimen HTML. Done. Next, locate the following files and store them in your specimen HTML folder. So these all files you have to store in your specimen HTML folder. Specimen disk, styles, both the style sheets and web page. So copy this all source files and paste in your work area inside this specimen HTML folder. Next, open the file specimen disk.jpg in a suitable application. Reflect the image horizontally. Save this image as disk 1. So you need to open this specimen disk.jpg, the image which you have saved in your specimen HTML folder. You need to flip it vertically. So either you can do it using normal Photos application or else you can do it from the Paint. Open with Paint and then flip this image horizontally. Flip horizontal. Next, reflect the image horizontally. Save this image as disk1.jpg in your specimen HTML folder. So this image you have to save as disk1.jpg. So file, save as jpg picture in your work area inside the specimen HTML folder with disk1. it should be saved as disk1.jpg. Save. Next, rotate the image disk1.jpg 90 degrees clockwise and save the image as disk2. So the image which we edited in the previous step, now we have to rotate it 90 degree clockwise. So open again the same disk1 image in Paint and rotate it 90 degree clockwise. To rotate 90 degree clockwise, so this option, rotate 90 degree clockwise. Done. Now save file, save as JPG picture, and this image will be saved as disk2.jpg. Okay, done. Next, save this image as disk2.jpg in your specimen HTML folder. We are done with this question. Now crop the image disk2.jpg so that all the solid state drive is visible with an equal amount of red background on each side. So the image which we saved in the previous question as disk2, we need to crop that image, and so this disk2. This image, now we need to crop this image, and only this solid state drive should be visible, right? Crop the image disk2 so that all the solid state drive is visible with an equal amount. So solid state drive means this solid state drive should be visible in equal amount of red background on both the sides. So for that, edit image, crop image, and then you can start cropping this image. From both the side, equal amount of red background should be visible and the image should be square. Done. And save this image as, see, so we have done equal amount of red background on each side is visible. Image must be square, do not distort the image. The hard disk drive must not be visible. In this image, hard disk drive is not visible, only SSD is visible. Save this image as disk3.jpg in your specimen HTML folder. Now save this image as, this image will be saved as disk3.jpg in your specimen HTML folder. Done. Now next, resize the image disk3.jpg to become 600 into 600 pixels. 600 into 600 pixels means height should be 600 and width also should be 600. And save this image as specimen ssd.jpg. So copy this name. Open this image disk3 in image editing software, that is Paint. Even you can do it in Microsoft Word if you want. And now resize, it should be in pixels. Remove the aspect ratio, and then 600 into 600. Okay, pixels. Okay, so now the image is edited. It is resized to 600 into 600 pixels. Height is 600 and width is also 600. Next, now save this image. Save this image as specimen ssd.jpg in your specimen HTML folder. So, file, save as JPG picture with name specimen ssd.jpg and save. Done. So, image editing task is done till here. Next, move to question number 2. Display the contents of your specimen HTML folder showing the folder name, image dimensions, all file names, file extensions and file size. Take a screenshot of the folder and place this in your evidence document. So you have to take the screenshot of that specimen HTML folder, and folder name should be visible, image dimension should be visible. So open the file location, folder name is visible here, image dimensions you want, right? So right click, more. You will find dimensions options in D, dimensions, then file name, file extension, and file size is already visible. Okay, now you can see file extensions, file name, dimensions, size, everything is visible here. You can just cross check once. Folder name, image dimensions, all file names, file extensions and file sizes. Okay, so take screenshot of this folder using snipping tool. place the screenshot in your evidence document. Copy this image and place in your evidence document as evidence 1 or whichever evidence this is. You can write evidence 1 and place the screenshot. Just make sure the screenshot is clearly visible. Okay. All file names, file extensions, file size, dimensions, all should be clearly visible. Next, this is done. The style sheet is not finished and contains a number of errors. You are going to edit the style sheet. Make sure that you use the most efficient methods. All color codes must be in hexadecimal. Heading styles H4, H5, H6 do not need defining. Make sure that your style sheet contains no HTML. So this is the style sheet. You have to open the style sheet, and it is some formatting is given, but it is not properly formatted. You need to change this. So open the style sheet, specimen style.css. So we will do this in Microsoft Expression Web. So open style sheet, specimen style.css. File, open, specimen style.css. Next, the specifications for the style sheets are given here. All table borders and grid lines should be visible. Table size 90% of the width of browser window, not collapsed. Border should not be collapsed, width should be 2 pixels, and solid. Border color 808000. Okay. So for this, you can see here for table solid and for table data also solid. These two things are common, right? In table also solid is there, and in table data also solid is there, and even borders 2 pixels wide and 2 pixels wide. So whichever things are common, that we can take together. Okay, like say now suppose here you can click new style, table, and then table space td. Okay, table space td. Okay, so now what all things are common here? 2 pixel border should be 2 pixels wide and solid, right? So it should be border should be 2 pixels wide, right? So 2 pixels wide. And second thing what you want here is it should be solid. Border should be solid. Okay, so for table and table data, these two things are common. So border style and border width we have taken 2, which is common for both. And even border color is common, right? 80800. So we can even take border color over here. So color is #808000. Okay, because this is given in the question paper. Apply and okay, done. You can see this table td style is created. Now next thing here is table data. So cell padding, these all like it was not in the table, right? So td separate style will create for this. So again new style td, and now cell padding, top should be 8 pixels, left and right should be 20 pixels. Okay, so position, so for padding you will get option in this box. So top padding should be You have to uncheck this checkbox because top, right, bottom, left all are different, right? So top should be 8 pixels. 8 pixels. Then left and right should be 20 and bottom should be 6. So left and right should be 20, right, and bottom should be 6. Next, width 2 pixels solid. I think this we have already added in table, right? So almost we are done. Apply and okay, done. Now next, border color should be 808000. This also we can add in table data if we want separately, or else it is already added here. Next, all heading styles. Now all heading styles means which heading styles? H1, H2, H3, right? H1, H2 and H3 are given over here. So all heading styles, color, font, color should be blue should be 0, red should be FF and green should be FF. For this we generally follow RGB format, right? We'll follow RGB format. First should be red color, then green color and then blue color. So how it will form? It will be like hash, red is FF, green is again FF and blue is 00. So the color code which will form is like this, hash FF FF 00. So all heading styles color code should be blue, red, green. Font should be Times New Roman. If this is not available, then Times. If both of this is not available, then only serif. Okay. So for all heading styles, again new style, H1, H2, H3. Okay. H1, H2, H3 we want. So for H1, H2, H3, what is color code? This color code we have to use, right? Color code should be this. Color code should be, it is like red, green, blue. 2 components of red, 2 components of green and 2 components of blue. RGB, primary colors. So color is this. Next, font should be Times New Roman. If this is not available, then Times, and if Times is also not available, then normal serif. So select this, Times New Roman. If Times New Roman is not there, then Times. If Times is not there, then serif. Okay, done. So now apply and okay, done. H1, H2, H3. Now next thing here is what? Now you can see H1, H2 and H3 some different formatting is there. For H1 48 points high, alignment should be right. For H2 24 points high, H3 18 points high, and we have to a class called CYAN color. We have to create one class. We'll see how to do that. Now first H1 new style H1, okay, and it should be 48 points high. 48 points high means font size should be 48. Font size should be 48. Next, alignment should be right. So for alignment, text align should be right. Okay. In block, text align right. Apply. Okay. So we have created done till here. Next, after that, H2 should be 24 points high and H3 should be 18 points high. So new style, H2 should be 24 points high, right? So font size should be 24 and apply. Okay. Now for H3, 18 points high. Again new style, H3 and font style 18. Apply. Okay. Done. Now next, Now we have to create one class here, a class called CYAN, and color should be 00FFFF. So how to create class? For creating class, you have to click on new style. Now till now what we have done, we have removed this everything, right? And we have just written the name of that particular element. But for creating class, you have to write this dot first, okay, and then name as CYAN, okay, and its color code should be 00FFFF. So color should be 00FFFF, and then apply. Okay, done. So almost all CSS formatting we have done till here. Correct and complete the style sheet using the above information. We are done with that. Next, place your name, center number, candidate number as a comment at the end of the style sheet. At the end of the style sheet means, where is the end of the style sheet? This is your last code, right? So this is end. Here you have to write your name, center number, candidate number in the form of comment. So how you write comment? Slash, asterisk, then name, center number, and candidate number. Suppose candidate number is 1, 2, 3. Now to close comment, how you will close comment? Asterisk and slash. Okay. Now save this. So this is how we write comment in CSS. So in the form of comment, your name, center number, and candidate number should be there at the bottom of the style sheet. Save the style sheet in your specimen HTML folder with the file name specimen style followed by your candidate number. So save the style sheet. Now we don't want these things, right? We can delete this. Done. Now save this. Save as specimen style followed by your candidate number. Suppose candidate number is 1, 2, 3, 4, and save. Done. Next, take a screenshot showing the content of your style sheet and place this in your evidence document. Make sure that the contents are easy to read and that the file name is clearly visible. So now you have to take the content of your style sheet. So take screenshot of this and place in your evidence document. I think you should take with the name. So I'll take it again. You have to show the content of your style sheet, right? So take screenshot of this and copy and paste in your evidence document as evidence number 2. Done. Next. Okay, question number 4. Open the web page specimen webpage.html in a suitable editing package. Suitable editing package means Microsoft Expression Web. File, open, specimen web page, and open. Done. We have opened this web page here. Next, replace the text A candidate ZZ9999999 with your name, center number, and candidate number. So you have to replace this text with your name, center number, and candidate number. Web page creation by Hothouse Design, last edited by. You have to replace this with your name, comma, center number, comma, candidate number. Okay. Next, attach the style sheet specimen style1.css to this web page. So to attach style sheet to this web page, click on attach style sheet, browse, and then select specimen style sheet 1, and then open. Okay, so specimen style sheet 1 is attached over here. Next, attach the style sheet you edited in step 3 to your web page so that it has a higher priority than the style sheet specimen style1.css. The style sheet which you created in the previous step, you have to attach that. Again, same steps. Whichever is the last style sheet attached to your web page will have the highest priority. Click on browse and then specimen style 1, 2, 3, 4, open. Okay, so the style sheet which you created has been attached here now, and you can see the changes. Next, save the web page. save it. After that, use the class created in your style sheet to set the color of the text Tawara digital storage to CYAN. So the class which you created, that you have to use in this style sheet for the text Tawara digitals. For that, click on code. You can select that particular text here, Tawara digital storage, right? And then code. So here you have to use span tag, span, after that class, and this CYAN class which we created. Done. And remove this span closing tag. Save. Now you can open this in design view and see the color which you have applied to that particular class has been updated to this Tawara digital storage. Next, place into the appropriate section of the correct web development layer metadata to define the character set to UTF. So you have to create metadata to character set UTF. For that, metadata can be created in code, in head open and head close. So before head close, you have to use meta tag for that. Meta character set, press tab key and then UTF. Done. Bracket close. Next, metadata to include your name as the author of the web page. So metadata to include your name as the author. For that, meta tag again, then name as a author, and content will be your name because you have to add content as your name. Done. And then meta tag close. Next, metadata to set the keywords to Tawara TDS DVD. So metadata, we have to create one more meta tag for that meta, and then name will be keywords and content will be the one which is written there, and then bracket close. So metadata we have done with here. Next, replace the text place image here in the web page with the image specimen ssd.jpg you edited at step 1. The image which we have edited in step 1, you have to replace that image with the text. Open this in design view. So this text, place image here. So this image you have to replace, this text you have to replace with the image, photo, and then specimen ssd and so on. Alternate text. Add appropriate alternate text to the image. So what alternate text you will give any appropriate name. So we'll just copy the name of the image, paste, and okay. You can see the solid state drive image is here. Next, save the web page, display the web page in your browser, take screenshot evidence and place this in your evidence document. So you need to save this web page, open web page in the browser, review in browser. Okay, and then you have to take screenshot over here, screenshot evidence of the web page and place in your evidence document as next evidence. Copy screenshot and place in your evidence as evidence number 3. Done. Next, make sure that all the page can be seen, all the text can be easily read. Address bar is fully visible. Address bar also should be visible. I think address bar is not there. So we'll take screenshot one more time. Address bar should be visible so that now copy this image and place in your evidence document as your evidence 3. Next, take a copy of the HTML source and place this in your evidence document. Now, which is HTML source? You have to open code. This is what your HTML source. You have to copy this whole text and place in your evidence document. Copy evidence number 4 and then paste. So your all HTML source code has been placed in your evidence document and done. So we have completed with this website authoring task from specimen paper. Thank you.